Hello everyone and welcome back to Sprocket. Today we're going to be designing a tank which has two guns, but this time we're actually going to use both of those guns because I'm going to make them both the same caliber. We're going to have two primary cannons rather than one primary cannon which I use for everything and two secondary cannons which I use for nothing like the last video. Hello, welcome to the super fast forward speedy buildy bit. Yes, I am currently I don't know what happened. I was ill, and then I was better, and then my cough, and nothing else came back. So I'm kind of coughy, and if I said... No, coffee is a thing. I'm coughing a lot, and if I sound a little bit off in this video, it's because my throat is absolutely destroyed by the amount of coughing. However, we'll move on, because there's a couple of really cool things that have happened since last video. And when I say a couple, I mean one really cool thing by a lot of people, which is we have already hit 5,000, which is crazy, because last video was me thanking you for 4,000 subscribers, and I was challenged to upload a video before I hit 5,000 in my Discord. People were like, ha 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 ha, yeah, we'll reach 5,000 before he uploads again. And I was like, no, I'll upload again, and then my cough came back, and yeah, that's not gone well. So we're now past 5,000. Unfortunately, I think one of the clips in this video was recorded before we hit that because I was really trying. And I do go like, oh yeah, haha, this will come out before I hit 5,000. So that's aged poorly. But, you know, I guess that's a good thing, really. Ultimately, I'd say that that's very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Every single video is just going to be thanking everyone. So we'll talk about the tank a little bit. We'll actually talk about this little tank. I had no plan with this, other than the fact that I was going to put two guns on one tank, which were both the same caliber. There was no other plan. So it kind of initially was meant to look French, I think, was the only thing I really had in my mind. I'd just seen some cool pictures of French tanks. I was like, I wouldn't mind making one of those. But it very quickly turned into more of like an Italian tank kind of thing. I'd say the front hull and the engine deck definitely give the kind of... what are they? The M13s? Those like early Italian medium tanks that you see in War Thunder at like the low tiers, before Italy's tech tree just becomes refurbished vehicles from other tech trees. But you know, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about War Thunder on this channel. Maybe if I hit 100,000 subscribers. If I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will play War Thunder. There you go. There's my promise to you. Either make it happen or no War Thunder. This is better. So I've done two takes of this. The first take I had to cancel because I entered a coughing fit halfway through. In the first take, I said at 100,000 subscribers I'd build a tank factory and start producing tanks, which I'd say is worse than honestly saying that I'd play War Thunder. Maybe I should make you pick. Either we hit 100,000 subscribers and I build a tank factory and start producing tanks illegally, or I play War Thunder. Your pick in the comments. One of those is likely to happen and the other one probably won't happen, and I'll let you guess which one of those they are. I think you can probably handle that guess. But, you know, maybe not. I know some of you are pretty crazy. I've just insulted everyone there. It's not you. If you're watching, you're not the crazy one who think a YouTuber could actually afford a tank factory. That's me. I think I could actually afford a tank factory. This wasn't a joke. I'm going to be building a tank. I'm not. MI6, don't knock my door down. And here we have it. So, as you've probably already noticed, we have two of the exact same caliber guns. So we've got two main caliber guns this time. Previously, we've had multiple guns, but they've always been like one main gun and then a couple of secondary guns, which I never use. Which a few people have pointed out on other videos, is I'll put a couple 37s on it and then not fire them once. So if we're going to have multiple guns, let's at least use them. Now, this is not my ideal start to this mission. I would much rather have the Bennetts, to be honest, because we're never going to go through the front of an AT. However, the side of them is a different story, and there's one over there, and they've destroyed my friend. That's unfortunate. There we go. Okay, that's one of them down. That one there is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can move quick. Move real quick. This is a risky spot because I'm very open from the right, but it does mean in the long run I can get up on this hill and I can flank. We got another one. Oh, that was close. And all of the enemy tanks are going to absolutely smash me if they hit me. We don't have bad armor, but we don't have good armor. That's for sure. I think... Is that the Hennemore that's shooting me? I think it is. Ooh, I really don't want to get hit by that. We're just going to have to keep moving and praying. That is probably still alive and probably going to shoot me. Oh, no! Not my driver! Whoop. Okay, never mind. We've gone through the front of the Hennemore. Not a problem. Sure, that's good, I guess. What isn't good is that I have no driver. And the Bennets this time? Oh, we got the Bennets this time. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a better time then, I think. Yeah, this mission wouldn't be too bad against the Mark IV, the Mark I anti-tanks, because I think I could take them. The problem actually is, because we only get 2 tanks, we just don't have much in the way of redundancy, and those Mark Is are just a lot harder than the Bennets. I do find it an odd choice that those are the 2 tanks that this mission can have, but you know what? Who am I to question? The almighty Sprocket gods. And now, speaking of gods, that is a Hennemore, and do we actually have a friend? I think our friend is still alive. I think he's dead. Yeah. Okay, do you want to move up, like, with me? Come on, you want to... No, okay. They're probably going to die. What? Me and my big mouth, honestly. Me and my big mouth. I should never talk. After what can only be described as a flawless victory with no problems whatsoever, we have now moved on to the June scenario, and hopefully we don't struggle too much with the Allen, which I think is now a constant in this level. I think you always get that. So hopefully the other tanks are a little easy. Oh, I think it's Bennett's again. I really... Oh, that's a Hennemore. Maybe it's not always an Allen. There we go, there's a Bennett down. Have we got enough power to get up this hill? I really wouldn't mind it. We do, we do. Let's go fast and get into some lower terrain so I'm not skylining myself against every single Bennett in the known universe. Oh, good job. Got another kill there from an ally. There is someone on the other side of this hill. And my ally is not paying much attention yet. Oh, now they are. I think they're going to be okay. Let's turn our attention to this Bennett in front of us. And get the turret turned right, because I think that's where they're going to be showing up. Oh, no, directly in front. Ooh, okay, we're good. Oh, no, they're still alive. Not anymore. And then another one and a Hennemore. Let's just move a little quickly here. There's the Bennett down. That Hennemore could be a big, big problem. They're having a bit of a jig. They're dancing. They're doing the war dance. What was that all about? Well, here's one of them. I don't know where the other one is, but yeah, as always, one of them's just driven off into the distance, presumably trying to escape his inevitable demise at my hands. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, mate. Hello and goodbye. Yep, now just find the other one. I think I've just spotted them over this hill, which is a new one. I've never seen them in this spot lost before. Yeah, that was an odd one. This went on for quite a while because of it. Okay, and for Silent Border, we have a slightly upgraded 57mm gun. It just packs a little bit more punch, but it's still the same caliber. We got naturally a little bit more engine power because we've moved forward in the era, and a little bit more in the way of armor because, like, the turret drive and that stuff takes up less space, so we got more internal space. So hopefully we'll do okay here. We are going to be struggling as per usual with sight. That is the universal problem on this level, but as per usual I tend to make my strategy wait for them to shoot at us and then return the fire, because that's practical and safe, and I've gone far too far forwards here, and I don't think I'm going to survive. Yeah, no, okay, I should not have gone that far forward. There we go, he's dead. And that was a flash about where I'm aiming. Hopefully... oh, there. Oh, good lord. Oh, Nelly, this is rocking a lot. What's happened? I've fallen off. Okay, we're in the ditch. That's fine. Might give us some protection from the other anti-tank gun, which is there. Let me just aim my gun roughly at where it is. Maybe we'll get sight of it in a sec. There it is. There? No, there? I really am blind. There it is. Got it. One of the shots landed home. I'm very sorry about my voice, by the way. I'm absolutely dying at the moment, but soldiering on because, well, I was challenged to upload a video before 5,000, but at this rate, I don't think I'm going to manage it. Yeah! We'll try and get Railway done as well before I die from my throat absolutely hating me at the moment. Maybe we'll do the later war missions where things tend to get a little bit crazier once my throat has recovered somewhat, and that way I can at least maintain some dignity. But yes, okay, we have 6 friendly tanks and what was 7 enemy tanks, but 2 of them are already dead, and I didn't even see them. So there you go, content. I really, you know, hope you enjoy the AI doing all the work, because that seems to be the theme of the latest couple of videos. There is a guy. That was a bit of a miss. That was a bounce. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah, definitely dead. I thought I saw him die in the chat. I must have... Yeah. Okay, let's progress over the rail. Whoa, what was that? I think someone just hit my machine gun. Obviously, we do have this slightly ridiculously large M2 machine gun on top, and maybe not thematically correct as for the country. Whoa, that's an American machine gun. This does not look like an American tank, but oh, so wow, someone got him. I'm surprised. We don't have anyone flanking him. They just went through the front. This is a good 57mm. Normally we struggle with our guns just not having any punching power, but this one seems to be pretty capable. We went right through the front of a Hennemore, and now we've gone through what must have been the front of a man of war, so I'm impressed with this, actually. Oh, we did get a kill as well. There you go. We're not completely a waste of space on this team. Team will be made somewhat more literal if this game gets multiplayer, which is on the roadmap. I'm very excited for that, to see if that comes to fruition. Not setting my expectations too high, because I imagine it would be difficult. But we'll see. And here is another Man of War. Hello, Mr. Man of War. Goodbye, Mr. Man of War. I've never been less scared of a Man of War. This thing's great. I should put 2 guns on my tanks that are the same caliber more often. This is going quite well. And here we are on the Crossroads level. So, most importantly here, ooh, Jesus, I've improved the mobility. So now we should be just a little bit nippier. I might need to adjust the gearing because I kind of, well, I frankly forgot. We're never going to go through the front of whatever that is. Whether it's the IS or the Tiger, we still have 57mm guns. The problem with upgrading the guns is I need to upgrade both because they're the same caliber. So if I upgrade both guns, that's a lot more space getting taken up. So we're always going to have slightly smaller guns than if we just had the one. Herein lies the downside of having 2 identically sized guns. And that is the other downside of being alive at the moment, is that's an IS-122. And my ally there is completely and utterly stationary. Yeah. This could be a challenge. I don't know where we're going to be able to penetrate the IS-122, and my ally has driven into a tree and is now climbing the tree. You're not a... Okay. Oh dear. That was heartbreaking watching that even from a distance. That was just so sad to watch. Please do not turn me into your next victim. I would not like it. Just miss. That would be grand if you could. Now that thing has a very, 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 very fast turret traverse, but there is a dead tank in the way. Maybe we can get in this dip and hide for a second. If we can hide, I'm hoping it'll turn its gun the other way. It has. And now, if I charge over the hill and aim the guns and let them level out and then shoot it, it's not worked. Get back. Get back. Okay, that was a failure. Do they want to turn their gun away again? Yes. Maybe we can have another go. This time, even faster. Even faster on the guns. Come on. Come on. Engine deck? Maybe. No. Whoa! Yes! I think I got the fuel tank or the engine or something. It's dead. We've killed it. Whew. Okay, here we are. In the... It's a big flat field. What's this scenario called? I can't remember. It's a big flat field. There's going to be 5 enemy tanks that are like light tanks and then 5 enemy heavy tanks. And we're not going to be able to penetrate the heavy tanks and we might not even be able to penetrate the light tanks. I think we have about 120 millimeters of penetration, which is enough for like side armor, but that's never really going to punch through the front of anything heavy at least. I mean, technically, we could go through a Tiger 1's frontal armor, but if it's completely flat and at close range, anything like above, I'm going to say like 800 meters and at any angle at all, we're not going to go through. So, realistically, we're going for flanking here, which is good that I added the mobility. And there are the light tanks spawning in. If we can get visual, they're over there on the right-hand side. Okay. And, oh, we shouldn't struggle to kill these, surely. I will struggle to aim, though, because I am bad. Gonna penetrate? Gonna go through? I'm gonna kill him? Come on. Just... There's one. I think something is in front of me as well, which isn't fun. But, oh, that was a 3-kill streak there. That was amazing. That was great. And that is the next target. There we go. No problem. And, my allies got the other one. Okay, great. So that's the light tanks down. That was the easy side of it. And I think we lost half our tanks. So now we've got the more difficult enemies. And we only have half our manpower. So, yeah, things have been better. But, you know, it could also be worse. I could have 1 gun rather than 2. 2 guns is... Well, it's comforting, if nothing else, and it's Panthers. Okay. Yeah. Never gonna go through the front of a Panther. Anywhere. If they have vaguely historical armor layouts. Technically, the front of the turret I think I'd go through, but I'd have to avoid the mantler, and it would also have to be flat and close range. Never gonna happen. There is a couple of Panthers. Ooh. Okay. Got 1 all the way over there. 3 over this hill. I think I'm going to have to wait for them to come to me. I don't think there's a world in which I can crest this hill. I will just be demolished, because there's the really long-range ones as well as these slightly closer ones. Let's see. Can we lie in ambush of these 2? I suspect we might get a shot here. They're going to crest a little bit further to the left. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot. Second one saved us, though. There we go. That's the benefit of having 2 main caliber guns. Oh, good lord. Okay, they've got here a lot quicker than I expected them to. The lower plate has saved me. There's 1 below that hill. Do they fancy not shooting me as I crest here? That would be great. Is that the dead one? Maybe. Yes. Okay, that's dead. When did that die? It must have been one of my allies that got it, because I've definitely only killed 2 Panthers. And there's another one down. Didn't seem to get a kill marker for that. Maybe it's because I'm not in radio range. I don't actually think I have a radio operator on this tank. So that would do that. Is that the one that got killed? Yes, because that one's still moving and firing, which is a pretty good sign that it's not dead. However, I can change that. Oh, yeah. You don't need a big gun, you just need more of them. Now, it feels a bit odd not making too many changes to this, but we don't really have much internal space left over. So we've got slightly better mobility. I've upped the gearing slightly, I've upped the engine slightly. And we've got a slightly longer barreled 57 with 160mm of penetration. But other than that, we're pretty much exactly the same as we were before. So this could be troublesome. Or, alternatively, we could be totally okay. I don't know. That's not gone well, though. That right there was definitely not a successful series of tank swaps. The second one, not my fault, though. It was already incapacitated, so I'm not taking the blame for that one. The Lawmaker seems to have... I think that thing's got quite a bit of armor. So the King Tiger was side on. But that wasn't really the problem. That's another King Tiger. No, yeah, no, that was not good. Not what you want to see up close and personal when you're in a lightly armored thing. Yeah, friend. I think we should be friends. I don't think this war is all it was cut out to be, really. There's no point. We should just go home and make peace. No reason to fight this war, really. It was pointless. What a waste of time this all was. Let's go home. Okay, never mind. Let's stay here and kill the rest of you. There's just one of me and there's 5 of them. I'm in an open field now. Let's just keep moving as fast as I physically can and really hope they miss. Because at this point, I don't know what else I can do. 5 tanks. 5 of them. Yep, that's a number of tanks. Sure is. Oh boy. Hello, friend. Goodness me. Go away, please. Do not shoot that gun that you have at me. That would be rude. Not a tree! Oh, my greatest enemy. Okay, and since what can only be described as desperation has kicked in, we can't fit any bigger gun on this. Maybe we could if we cut down the ammo. So that might be the next change we make. But we've just slapped a lot of riveted panels onto this, in a desperate attempt to make it so that we might have a chance of bouncing the odd shot, if we're moving quickly and they don't get a good shot on us. That's the hope. The hope is in vain, is frankly what I'm going to say about this. However, what we do have going for us... What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. What? Okay. Yeah. So, come at me, enemies. What do you think you're gonna do to me? I'm unstoppable. If this video is just writing itself. Okay, if you can't beat them, join them. We've redesigned the front of the hull to implement a couple of more slopey panels. This does still have the driver's port, which is fairly vertical, but I didn't want to make it seem like this was just a modern hull with the same turret. I did kind of want to keep the DNA of the old tank, and I feel like that's probably the best way I can do it, while also having a sloped front hull. That's unfortunate. Oh, but that's not. Okay, I really, really was worried we'd... I was really worried we'd fluffed our opportunity to kill that King Tiger there. And then I nearly killed everybody in my tank. Which wasn't great. But yeah, we have lots and lots of armor now. Not enough to survive a shot from the side, because the side armor is bad. God, these trees. This is it. This is the last attempt. Without just changing the tank to be a completely different tank. I don't know if there's much more I can weasel out of this tank. So let's go to our little hill again, because that paid off, and if I can get there before dying, then we'll be fine. Just gotta do that. Yes, okay, succeeded in getting to our little weasel spot. IS-122s. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, he's dead. Oh, okay, that was scary. But I think it bounced off the top of my engine deck, so fine. It all is under control. We just gotta wait for some enemy tanks to blunder out into the open, which I'm sure will happen any second now. What is happening? We're killing IS-122s. That's a thing. Hello. Oh, I really wish I knew what that is. Okay, it was a light tank thing. Okay. AMX dead, which I don't remember ever seeing before, to be entirely honest. There's a thing over there. Let's just go for it. Oh no, I remember that thing. Yep, that's a tank destroyer. Malarkey thing. That is one of the ISs in the forest, but we've got its side. Not that that tends to help with the IS. Oh, it helped! It helped with the IS. Okay. Good God. Where is their last tank? Oh, I see. Predictably, it's an IS. And the engine back on. Can I do something really sneaky here? I think this is the only way I'm ever going to manage to defeat this thing. Please don't see me. Oh my gosh, it hasn't. Oh. Yes! Hold the line. It's simple. Hold the line. That's all you need to do. Yeah. It's simple. However, I am still a little bit concerned about my tank not being quite up to scratch with the more modern designs we're going to be facing, like the bloody Centurion. But, you know, hopefully we'll be okay. If they just send 9 light tanks at us, we'll be okay. Because, let's face it, the biggest drawback of this tank is now what it used to be its biggest advantage. That is to say, the guns. They just can't penetrate anything. It's not great. The other big disadvantage is my aim, which has never been great, but that's fine. We can compensate for that with pure volume of fire, baby. We actually can. Wow, that went very well. Okay, I think my ally actually killed that for me, which is very convenient. Where is that last tank? Oh, goodness. Where is it? If that gets over the border, we just lose. Is that the live one? No, that's dead. Is it that? No, that's also one I've already killed, I think. Oh, no. I see it, I think. Oh, no! Why can't I escape you? It's the IS-122 again! No! The last thing I wanted was another bloomin' IS-122. Some games I get lucky and I never face it, and you guys in the comments are like, you got lucky, you fought the King Tiger. I think this one tank has seen enough IS-122s for an entire decade. You know, if I never see it again, I think I've still had my fair share of IS-122s. My God. However, there are 12 of us, so I've got like 12 shots at doing what I'm about to do, which is just driving up to it and putting a shot into it from point-blank range like this. Yeah, That went well. This went a lot better than the last mission. Yeah. Well, this turned out to be a tank I was not hugely confident in about halfway through this video, but it started out confidently and it ended confidently. So, yeah, I'm going to go as far as to say this is a somewhat competent little tank, even if it is a little bit goofy looking. And I think we wound up at about 20... Oh, not 20 tons. 16 tons! It's a bit of a light tank, to be honest. It definitely feels more like a medium tank, what with this armor arrangement, which is a lot. I mean, this is a fair chunk of armor on the front of this thing. But the weight is a little bit more light tank territory. I guess light, medium, crossover, cavalry tank? I don't know. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it's been great lately, and I really can't wait to be a little bit better than I am right now, so I can maybe make videos where I don't sound like I've swallowed bees. But anyway, thank you, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye.